there, do you want to know one of the fastest ways you can make real money with your blog? And I'm not just saying like pennies here and there or some commission a little bit over there, but actual money that can pay your grocery bill, that you get to keep most of the profits, like 95%, tons of profit. Anyway, the only reason why I'm making this video is because recently I did a relaunch of a course and my students have had crazy success. And I always knew that this would be possible. I just didn't know how to communicate it to them and actually have them take action. But they have been doing phenomenal. So I want to share with you what they're doing, how they're doing it, and at a high level, like how this can help you with your blogging journey and how to make a little bit more profit and not just rely on ad revenue or affiliate income. All right, so I'm going to go through the basic concepts of how to make money with your blog and the pros and cons of each way. And then I'm going to go into what my students are doing. And then at a high level, I'm going to show you the super simple small product funnel that you can run like tomorrow. Once you have your stuff together, you can like set it up super simple. Okay, so let's get into it. And again, like the main reason why I'm doing this video is because my students keep sending me their success stories and it feels wrong of me not to share that with you guys. Because if they're having success so easily, like why would I keep that from you if you want to start doing this process as well, right? That's what we're here for. And my audience, they're moms. They're moms with kids. They're older moms. They're grandmas. They're single moms. They're married moms. Like I have a very beautiful and busy audience. So if they can do it, you can do it. You can do it too. All right, blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it. Come on, Susie. All right. So high level, if you haven't gone through this yet, might be some common knowledge, might not be. You might learn some things here. Ways to make money blogging. All right, guys. So I have more videos that goes into detail on this, but at a high level, there's 5 main ways that you can make money with your blog. You can put advertisements on your blog, you know, those little ads that you see everywhere, the little video ads, things that are flashing and really, really distracting. Pros of that is it's passive and easy. You have a blog, you put up the code for advertising and the ads show on your blog and they send you a small check depending on how much traffic you get. So con for advertisements is you need high traffic. You need a lot of page views to be able to make some money with advertising on your blog. And it's crazy distracting to your reader. Like if you're trying to make them do anything else on your blog, like sign up for your email list, buy your product, click on your affiliate links, ads are crazy disruptive. So me personally, I don't really like to be on blogs with a lot of ads. I can tolerate 1 or 2 small ads, but like if it's taking over the screen, man, I'm gone. And I might not be the only person like that. So I don't really recommend ads. I don't really like ads, but it is passive and easy. If you have a high traffic blog, can you make $100 in your first month of blogging? No, your blog is not going to get enough traffic to make that $100. If you've been blogging for a while, you have traffic, then yes, you can make $100 or more with advertising. All right, second one is sponsored content. So company reaches out to you, asks you to blog about their vacuum cleaner, and they either give you a free vacuum cleaner, I'm just using this as an example, or they send you some money to be able to write this sponsored blog post. And you have to like label and let people know that it's a sponsored post, right? You see a lot of this on Instagram. The pros are like you have big pops, like you can have companies reach out to you, you get that free item, you get a couple $100 for writing it. That's nice. It's nice to kind of have that relationship working with a company. Cons, it's unpredictable. You don't really know when you're going to get those deals. You can be reaching out, you can be working on those relationships. So it could make it a little bit more predictable, but sponsored companies or companies that do sponsor content, they're looking for a large audience, an engaged audience, and some traffic, right? They're not really going to pay for you to blog about their vacuum cleaner if your blog doesn't get any traffic or you have nobody on your email list. So you kind of need that blog already growing to be able to do sponsored content. So can you make $100 in your first month? Maybe if you hustle and you start growing that list, but most likely not. Sponsored content is going to come a little bit later when you have traffic and an audience. Services. So pros, you can offer services immediately. If you do proofreading, if you do social media management, if you do online tutoring, bing, 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 really popular right now, guys. If you can help kids get through virtual school, especially if they're a little older and you can be like a virtual tutor, just thinking, because other thing on my mind is like, what am I going to do with the kiddos in school coming up in the fall? Because so many unanswered questions. So you can offer services, you can offer those immediately. It's a great way to start making money with your blog if you already have services that you can offer digitally or virtually. Cons is there's limited growth. You only have this many hours in a day. You can only charge this much. And then you have kind of a strict schedule again. You have to show up for your clients. You have to fulfill obligations. It's not as flexible, but it is a great way to make money with your blog. So yes, you can definitely make $100 your first month if you offer services. All right, affiliates. So affiliate marketing is when you talk about another product. Let's say that vacuum cleaner, right? You're not getting a sponsored content post, but you talk about this vacuum cleaner because they have an affiliate program. You signed up to the affiliate program. Most likely it's free to sign up to affiliate programs. I haven't yet seen affiliate programs that are paid. So you sign up to be an affiliate. When you recommend the product, somebody goes through your special affiliate link that has tracking codes on it. They make a purchase, you get a kickback. You get a referral fee, a finder's fee, a commission. All right. So, pros is you don't have to maintain the product. You don't have to make the product. You can just recommend it. And if somebody buys it through your affiliate link, you get a kickback, which I love affiliate marketing. I think it's great. Cons is there could be small commissions. You might not find a really good affiliate program in your niche. Could you make $100 your first month? Yes. If you write really good content and people buy through your links, make purchases, yes, you can make $100 definitely, especially if you find a good affiliate program. Now, the last one is products. Sorry, guys. And you might be thinking, golly, I can't get a patent. I can't create a product, but these are digital products like ebooks, courses, printables. And the biggest thing that my audience and my students are focusing on right now are smaller products. I have a course on helping my students create big, meaty, like expensive courses that they can sell online. And that does really well, but you need a big audience to be able to sell a big product to, right? It takes a little bit more trust and brand building and audience loyalty to sell a $200, $300, $400 course. But what my students are doing, they're selling smaller products. And I'll show you just in a minute, like how small they're going, and they're like building a successful blog. So it's awesome. So the pros of creating your own small product or own product is you have total control. You have control of what it looks like, how you sell it, how much you charge for it, the sales you run, how you bundle it, what you put on the sales page, all of that. Fulfillment, that's all you. You have total control. The cons is it takes time to create the right product and build a trusting audience. Yes, but I found a little trick that helps that whole process, makes it so much easier. All right. And can you make $100 in your first month? For sure. Okay. And let me show you a little bit of my students. But before we get into that, the one I like the most right now that's working for my kids, my students, sorry. I talk about my kids all the time and I feel like my students are my children, even though some of them are like double my age, but I'm here to help them and serve them, and that's what I do for my kids too. Anyway, so products. Yeah, I really like having total control over something that I create online. I'm not always in control of things in my life. Like you guys know, life is kind of out of control sometimes, but man, if there's something that I can control, my little part of the world, my little blog, I just feel like, whew, okay. That's probably why some people like clean like crazy or like collect shoes or something like that. Sorry, psychological, something that you can control. Anyway, getting off track here. Okay, but con, it takes time to create the right product and build a trusting audience. Yes, but what if you can grow your audience while you're testing and selling the product, while you're finding out what product should I sell? And it is so much easier to create products, especially if you focus on small products and we don't go, oh, I just started my blog, now I'm going to create this online course. That's overwhelming. and kind of daunting. You're standing at the bottom of the mountain and you're like, I'm going to get to the top of the mountain like tomorrow. No. What if we just like start like climbing little hills and just going up and down and kind of testing out with smaller products before we get to that big thing? All right. So I'll show you how all of this works. So we're going to go into that super simple small funnel I want to show you. But first, show me some proof, woman. All right, don't need to get all me. Don't need to get all, but yes, let me show you some proof of what my students are doing. And I am just so stinking proud of them that like I want to share this and I want to show other moms that moms are doing this and that this is possible and that you can do it too. And that like I feel like it's my obligation to share what my student success with you guys so that you can see this, right? Okay. So Jody made $400 in 30 days, right? It's small, but it's growing. It's something she owns. That $400, she's probably keeping $395 of that. It's probably small, like credit card fees that she has to pay, but she doesn't have to pay like big commissions to other companies. She doesn't have to split the revenue. That's her profit that she gets to keep. Okay. So what she says in her testimonial is, I've gone from being barely able to create a lead magnet to now creating 60+ page home organization bundle packs and actually selling them. She sold 43 and counting. And 30 days in, and she's close to $400. It's a great feeling. So Jody is one of those people that I'm like, this is the reason why I do what I do. Here she says in her testimonial, and I have to read this. I know you guys can read this too, but like this just really speaks to me. I think what has been the most rewarding for me is something I did not realize I could learn, and that is in fact priceless. I learned to believe in myself. I learned I could learn new things even at 46 as I'm starting over. I see my future can be whatever I want it to be as long as I work hard and keep giving it my all. So in that respect, thank you does not seem adequate enough. Like the blogging, guys, it's just, we're blogging, we're creating businesses, we're selling products, we're like building income streams, right? But behind all of that is the confidence boost, the self-worth, all the mushy gushy stuff that's really super duper important. Anyway, so thank you, Jody, for recognizing that. Leslie made $300 off a $3 coloring book. Like, as I said before, we're not focusing on like the $400 or $500 price point courses, the high price products that takes forever to create and you really have to warm up your audience. No, it's a $3 coloring book and Leslie is killing it. That's awesome. Jennifer made her first sale a week after taking the course. So guys, I'm going to get into like what they're doing in just a minute, but I'm just so like super stoked that they're like doing so well with this. So she had no idea she could sell printables like this. I thought I was taking a course to learn how to make printables for my own website, but she's actually like learning so much more. So I'm so excited. So here, Shauna, she just sent me an email this morning and she gave me an update. So after 6 weeks of being in the course and like implementing the advice, she's made almost $400 and she has 950 subscribers. All right. So, that number is really, really valuable because those are people that have signed onto her email list. Those are people that she can talk to. Those are people that she can start building a relationship with. And those people will buy her future products. And when she runs a sale, they will buy those products. So that number is enormous. For in 6 weeks to grow 950 people on your email list is awesome. So way to go, Shauna. Kelly got her first client with repeat business and referrals. So after she took the course, she learned how to get a client. She's offering services, kind of what I mentioned before, the ways to make money with your blog. When you offer services, you can take the lessons that you're learning in the course and actually apply them and offer them as a service and not just create these small products for yourself, but create them for other people and charge a fee for that. So good job, Kelly, for doing that. Jill, I love Jill. So if you guys don't know, Jill is actually, well, obviously you don't know, like, why would you know this? Jill is a grandmother. So I think she's over 60. She is started her blog a couple months ago. She's a very small niche of baby boomers and she has a low price product and she made $1,600. That's right? 1,600? 1,600, right? 1,585. I'm really bad with numbers. With her first digital product launch, and she's a grandmother. and her niche is to help other grandmothers like spend more time with their grandchildren. And what activities do they do? So such a cool niche, and she's helping people like her. And this is what she did with her first digital product launch. So super, super happy for Jill. And it's just awesome. And then Tam, awesome student. She is a single mom of these two beautiful girls. She makes over $4,000 per month with printables. She's been doing this for a couple months. I think this is her 6th month of actually selling these small printables on her blog. And she's covering her mortgage, then some, because that's a pretty darn big mortgage. So she's making a full-time income with printables. So I'm super proud of Tam. Like after 6 months, being able to do that per month was $4,000 per month. $4,000 is almost $50,000 per year. That's a teacher's salary. That's what she made after 6 months. And now she just keeps growing. Like there's no limit to her growth. The more traffic she gets, the more sales she gets, the more she makes. Okay. All right. So why printables? Why are these like my moms and my students doing so well with printables? All right, so another way to think about printables is to think of them as small products. They're super simple, small products that you're selling on your website. They're digital files. They don't take months and years to create. You don't have to have the biggest, most loyal audience. You can start with something small, kind of get your feet wet, kind of learn about the whole selling process, and then eventually move up to something more higher priced like a course. All right, so these small products, I easily just call them printables. But you can also call them little coloring books, small ebooks, guides, activity sheets, any of those. So I call it a printable because it's something that people actually print out and they want to use. Or they print it out, they put it on their fridge. Or they can even use it digitally. Like start thinking a little bit out of the box, mamas, because I know a lot of the people watching this are teachers or homeschoolers. Think about kind of what digital printables you can create as we're going into this strange time of majority of people turning to homeschooling or virtual schooling. Like, think about how you can help them with printables because we're going to be on our computers and we're going to be using digital files and products way more often. All right, so tangent. I just have all these little tangents. All right, so if you use printables as like a freebie, you can use it to grow your email list. It's super easy to create. You can use it as a freebie to build that audience and the subscriber list. You delight your readers. So say, for example, you don't know what to send your list that week. You're like, oh man, I have this list of 300 people. I haven't sent them anything in this week. I don't know what to do. I didn't write a blog post. You know what to do? Create a small printable. Create something very small, very useful, very cute and pretty. Send that to them. You can delight them. They're going to love you. And then next time when you have something that you actually charge for, they're going to be like, yeah, she gave me all these free printables. She's so nice. I love how she creates her work. I'm definitely going to give her the $7 or the $9 or whatever you're asking for your small product. All right. And it helps you build that warm audience. How much more do you not like people when they bring you gifts, when they send you a card, when they bring you flowers, when they come to your potluck and they bring something? So delight your readers and send them little printables. Just a little side note, that's worked really well for me. All right, now you can take that printable and you can offer it as a small freebie to grow your email list or delight your audience. Or you can expand on it, add more pages, add more content, build it out into something a little bit more meaty, add more to it. Like multiple pages with more content can be that small product, like a printable pack, in other words. You don't need a long warm up for your audience to kind of get them to buy it. Super easy to sell. You don't need huge sales pages. You don't need all these massive testimonials. If it's a small $3 product or a $9 product, it's much easier to sell that than a $900 course where you really need a ton of proof to people that they want to spend $900. I highly advise starting with your printables at a low price point. It's a fantastic way to start building that funnel. You can use these printable packs as tripwires. You can use them to lead to higher priced products like courses and coaching, or they can even be used as bonuses for existing offers. So learning how to create these printables and knowing where to plug them into your business can help you grow your email list, can help you sell your first product, or can even help you sell your existing products better. All right, so next slide. So how do I grow my email list and make money at the same time, Susie? Because that sounds really cool. If I can do that, that's pretty darn awesome. All right, so here is the super simple small funnel. And I'm so going to stutter over that so many times. All right, so I have these 1, 2, 3. I'm in my mind, I'm thinking that like that's month 1, month 2, and month 3, kind of how you're evolving and growing your business and your blog. Month 1, I would focus on setting up your blog and launching it, getting it out there, making sure your About Me pages or one About Me page is done, your legal pages, your home page, and you have 3 to 5 blog posts done. Okay, so that's kind of launching your blog. If you don't have your blog launched yet, I do have a course for that in the description. So that month 1, you launch your blog, you start brainstorming ideas for your freebie. What should you do? And you brainstorm ideas for your small product. Okay, so that's month 1. Not a lot of pressure. Just get your blog up and launch it. All right, month 2, you're creating some blog posts. And month 2, you're creating your freebie. You're learning how to create this freebie, how to connect it to your blog and to an email service provider. And you're learning, okay, cool, I have a couple of subscribers. I'm gaining some subscribers. This is how this whole process works. So focus on that in month 2. And then start thinking about, okay, this freebie is doing really well. Should I expand on it and make a small product? Or should I test out a different freebie and see kind of what is resonating well with my audience? If they're really signing up to your freebie, then extrapolating out of that freebie and making something a little bit better and bigger and multiple pages could be a small product that you create. If that freebie is not doing that well and the page is getting traffic, then maybe testing out a different freebie would be better to make sure that you're getting subscribers and then start seeing what people like to help you determine what to create for your small product. All right, so here we are. We have our blog up. We're creating some blog posts. We have a freebie. We're thinking about our small product. We're not thinking about creating a $300 online course that's tons of video editing, tons of content, takes a big warm-up, launch sequence, sales sequence, launch week, whatever. No, it's a small thing, guys. Like, I just want you to be able to sell your first digital product and say, for example, you charge $9 for it. If you sell 10 of them, that's $90. If you sell 11, that's almost $100 that you're making. That's just 11 people need to buy your small product for you to make $100. Like, definitely doable. All right, month 3, we're promoting our blog posts and we're writing great content. You're optimizing your freebie. And then you're like, okay, my audience is signing up for this. I understand how to create the freebies. This is what they like. Then you can create that small product. And instead, here's the big thing. Instead of that freebie, when it goes to the thank you page, they sign up, say, okay, great. And it redirects to a thank you page, like here, thank you, go get your freebie in your inbox. That thank you page is now converted to a small sales page. And on that sales page, you're offering your small product. So we're going from blog traffic, which is nice, warm traffic. People are learning to like you. They're signing up for your freebie. They're like, oh, this is a great freebie. And instead of them just directing to like, hey, thank you, get the freebie in your inbox, it's like, hey, thank you. Here is a small product that you can get for $9. Are you interested? So this is how you're creating your content, you're building that blog, you're building your email list, and you're making sales. All right, in a second, I'm going to show you this slide and then I'll go back to it. So at a high level, we set up our blog in month 1. In month 2, we set up our blog and our freebie, or we create content and we create our freebie. In month 3, we have our blog, we have our freebie, and we have a small product. All right, you can definitely do this. It's definitely something that you can set up. It might not even take you 3 months, but I'm just at a high level. I don't want to pressure you. This is a very super simple small funnel that you can run that from blog to freebie to product. Now, what I advise is it's getting a little nitty gritty, but like say, for example, you have a blog post. You can have the freebie, just the image there, and then a button that says, get the freebie here. And that redirects to a page. And on this page is the whole sign up for the freebie. You can really talk about it. You can have beautiful images of it. In my course, I show you kind of how to display your freebie so that people are more enticed to sign up to it. And then once they sign up to that freebie, the thank you page becomes the sales page for your product. All right. So high level, this is what you're creating. Super simple. And it's one of the fastest ways to make real money with your blog. All right, so you might be thinking, why do I need a blog for this? Like, can't I just sell these things on Etsy? Like, doesn't that work? Yes, Etsy is a great platform. I'm not like knocking Etsy. I think it's awesome. If you have success with it, it's great. But I'm going to tell you why I like my blog way more and why I have more sales on my blog. Right? So selling my printables and my courses and my products on my blog allows me to control the entire process. Like, I can determine exactly what the sales pages look like. I know what to put where. I know what type of verbiage to use. I know the images. I control the entire process. And like, what is the one? Is it here? Is it here? There you go. There's zero competition. Like, it's not like my printable and then next to it is like 20 other really pretty printables that you can sell. Like, that's what it looks like on Etsy, and it's great for the user. But as a seller, if you want to warm up your audience, if you sell through your blog, you have zero competition. You are the only printable on there. Your printable looks fantastic because it is displayed beautifully, and it's the only one. You also don't have to pay any extra transaction fees. So no matter what platform you use, you're always going to pay that little credit card fee or PayPal fee because you have to pay the processors to process the money, but you're not paying extra transaction fees to Etsy or to Shopify or to anybody else. The money is yours. You can use the printables to grow your email list on your blog, and then you can use the printables to sell through a funnel. So in the same kind of step that the reader is going through, they're reading the blog, they're signing up to your freebie, they get an offer for your printable. So the 3 actions: they read, they kind of warm up, then they sign up and say, yes, I want the printable, and yes, you can sell to them. So in one session of a reader being on your blog, you can build that relationship, get an email subscriber, and potentially make a sale. Like, it's really cool. You can definitely charge higher prices by selling on your blog than selling on Etsy. You have higher competition on big platforms like Etsy. You can't charge a large amount for your printable when all the other printables on Etsy are much lower. So selling on your blog gives you more room for profit. And you're building that relationship with your audience. Okay. So they're learning to like you. They're reading your About Me page. They're reading your awesome blog posts. They're getting that free information and helpful advice from you. And they're more enticed to sign up to your freebie, and they're more enticed to buy your product because they already know you. It's not just a shop in the middle of other shops. Okay. So just personally why I really like selling on my blog, not knocking everybody on Etsy. Like, I think it's an awesome platform. I think you can have great success on it, but just personally, I like doing the blogging thing, right? If you don't have your blog up yet, if you haven't even started with it, I do have a course called the Blog by Number course. Over like thousands of people are in it. I think like almost 10,000 people are in the Blog by Number course. And there's a link below if you want to get into it. Okay. So as we went through, you need that blog to then funnel that warm traffic into your freebie. You're using that printable to grow your email list. And then as you learn how to create these beautiful printables, you know what your audience likes, you expand on the printable, you make a bigger printable pack, and then you sell that on the thank you page. All right, so super simple way to do this. So selling small products has been the fastest way my students have reached success. Like, I am just, like I said, so floored that Jill, a grandmother, made $1,600 of selling her first digital product to like a small niche of baby boomers. Like, it's just awesome. And Tam, a single mom of 2 girls, can make a full-time income with these printables. So they're not hard to create. You just need to know like what to put on your printable to make people actually want to sign up for it and purchase it, and then how to set up that whole sales funnel process, which can be a little tricky. So I created a small course called Printables by Number to help you reach the same success. The course is under $100. And as you can see, the students in my course have had more success. They have paid for the course within the same month that they have taken the course. All right. So 3 times as much. Like, off, where's Leslie? Of a $3 coloring book, she made $300. That 3 times over paid for the course that she got from me. So if you're interested in creating printables for yourself and learning how to smell small products, I've told you I'm going to like stutter over all the S's. If you want to learn how to sell small products on your blog, the printables by number course is doing awesome. And the only reason why I'm making this video, and I don't mean to be salesy, I don't mean to be pushy, but like my students are having crazy success and I feel bad for not sharing that and not letting other people know what's working for them and how it can work for you as well. All right. I don't want you to struggle constantly like, oh, I can't get enough ad revenue on my blog, or nobody's clicking on my affiliate links, or I'm not getting any clients or sponsor content. Like, I want to be able to give you this option. Like, hey, maybe this is exactly what you need to hear. Maybe this is for you. Maybe you're like, wow, I haven't had the confidence to create a product. But like, you don't need to have that much you don't need to have that much confidence to create a small product. Like, it's not that hard. We can do this. And I know you can because my audience is doing it. So if you want to learn how to create the printables and set up the whole selling process on your blog, get printables by number, link below in the description. If you just need ideas of what to sell on your blog or what to use as a freebie and an opt-in to get people to sign up on your email list, I have a printables membership. You get 3 high converting templates every month. And you can use these templates as you wish. You can use them to grow your email list. You can use them to sell on your blog. Like, I'm giving you content so that you can then use that content and sell it, or use it to grow your email list. Or if you don't even know what to send your email list and the list is growing cold and you don't know, like, how do I like warm up my email list again? Send them one of these freebies. Make it look pretty, brand it with your colors, add your info to it, and then send that to your email list. And they're gonna be like, wow, she just sent me something free. I love this. This is awesome. And you start building that relationship again. So again, guys and girls and mamas, the only reason why I'm really pushing this is because my students are doing fantastic. And I feel it's wrong of me to keep that from you. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Check out, like, if I went through these testimonials way too fast, or if you need to know anything more about selling small products on your blog, just drop a comment. There you go. That's me. Yay, it's on me. Drop a comment below. I'm here to help you. I want you to see that same success. And not only do I just want you to like be able to make some money with your blog, I want to help you build that confidence again. I want you to know that self-worth, that you can create something that other people will buy and that you can create a business online. All right. No matter how small or how big it's going to get, like, that's my main goal with helping you gain your confidence back. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.